as you haven't seen, we will talk about switching defense today. So I can say very quickly, that lately in Europe, we're talking this in a EuroLeague level, in general, how basketball is changing. The players that are more athletes, they have better athleticism, and then the first thing you have to know, you have to do with your teams, with a group that you have, and you're ready to work, is to how you can take advantage of each one, the characteristics, the physical characteristics of each one, the things that you believe about the defense. We talk about man-to-man, and absolutely the players that you have, that you will have different type of players. And the good thing about today, about this group, that we see we have different players, especially about the big man. We have a big man who is like, let's say, slower. We have an athletic 5-man, and over there the most important is, just to make sure what each player can give you on defense. The other thing is, we are in the Final Four, and as we can see, Olympiacos, they play against Real Madrid tomorrow. Olympiacos has played the whole season without a big man, more than 2'5". They play with Dunston and with Hunter, the two pivots, let's say, that they have. And they are in the final using switching defense, playing a lot of switching defense, and using the characteristics of those two players. But for me, they are key players for the defense of Olympiacos. Okay, besides the guards, besides the team philosophy of the coach and so on. If we see Real Madrid, for example, they have, Felipe Reyes, who is can play the 4, the 5. Again, he's not a big man. Ayon, the same. They have Bourousis. It's good to have a player like Ido Mehri, who are tall, big, but with those two guys, you can change, you can do different stuff on defense, which is important for the coach. The same thing about CSKA, and with another words, we see a lot of switching defense from yesterday, during the regular season, the playoffs, and of course the semifinals that we saw the other day. I believe that every time it's getting stronger and stronger. Not stronger like the best, even the best solution, especially the crucial moments, but also as a general philosophy, the switching defense. So what we have 3 basics, basic principles, let's say. One is the switch against the ball, pick and rolls, which we know that 90% everywhere in the world they play pick and roll, or at least they have one play of a pick and roll. Away from the ball, okay, the screens away from the ball. If we're ready to switch, how we're gonna do it. And the third, I will put like a third, is when they break the pick. And over there is a situation that you have to be ready to switch. It can be on the top, like a last second pick and roll, when there are a lot of guards that they like to break the pick and play one-on-one. So over there we have to have a good communication and switch. Or something that I don't use, the deny, the blue defense that we call the deny the pick and roll on the side, which over there, a guard, quick, so we have to be ready to mark, and we say how and how we switch, when and how we switch in this one situation. Like I said, I don't believe a lot of this defense, I don't use a lot of this, deny the pick and roll. All right, so we talk about basically the pick and rolls and away from the screen, away from the ball, all the screens. It can be one diagonal pick or whatever, okay? So why we switch? Why we want to switch? Why we want to use this defense? Okay, first of all, we do it, we can do it. Now we have the how you say, it's so improved, basketball, technology and everything. You have the possibility to have a good scouting. Then you go by targets. Okay, let's say, you have a J.C. Carroll, who is a great shooter. So anything that they play for him, okay, we're preparing to play a switching defense, so won't receive the ball and won't have this quick release and excellent percentage as a shooter. So we can say, this is like a target. We're preparing a team defense against a shooter like J.C. Carroll. So he won't receive the ball, and if he receives the ball, he has to suffer, and he has to do different things than the rhythm that he has going off the picks, catch and shoot. okay, which is his best game. All right? Then the pick and rolls. Pick and rolls, like I said, most of the teams, almost everybody, they have variety of pick and rolls. They have pick and rolls that they want to attack immediately, let's say from the first screen. There are teams like general philosophy, if you have studied Zeljko Obradović, for example, who's the greatest coach, that he likes to attack on the closing outs in the corners, for example, moving the ball, only if he has something very clear, he can attack immediately with a first pass, let's say if the defense is terrible, but he has something organized to attack, with a second or third pass, sometimes the closing out. Okay? So you have to be ready to start, you have to be ready. And I say this about the pick and roll, one part is like major, let's say main offense, and the other situation is like the last seconds, which again, most of us, last seconds, we have a pick and roll situation. Very few of us, we have probably the luck to have players that they don't need a pick and roll, and they can play one-on-one against everybody and have the ability to score or to go to the free throw line. So most of the last second situation is a pick and roll. All right? And the third, when you have to play against a very disciplined, organized team that they have a lot of moves, they're moving the ball a lot, from side to side, a lot of screens and everything, and you see that they want to execute how the coach wants, to control 100%. So over there, you can use the switching defense to get them out of control, to make the players that go like, I don't want to say like robots, but like machines, because they have to follow the move, they have to follow the system to get them out of this game, to create problems, to make them think more. Okay? So basically, this is how I work together with my colleagues, how we do, how we try to pass this part, which is every time I believe is growing more and more. Yesterday the games we see about, I can say about 70% switching defense from four teams, for the four teams that we saw yesterday. About 70%. It's huge. This number is huge, and I think it's going to be bigger and bigger, because it's not easy to play against a switching defense, and especially if the defense is good, organized, prepared, all the principles you have to give to the players. So they have to believe on that defense and get the opponent out of the game, out of what they want to do. Perfectly, that one pick and roll, we have good pick and roll players, how many options we can open. Like the example I mentioned before, for example, of Zeljko, his philosophy is not always like this, but I'm saying in general that to go to the second or third pass, for example, then if you switch immediately from the top, then they go to something else. They want to see the mismatch, either from outside or passing the ball inside. So you change completely the game, or what they wanted to do. Okay? So I think it's better to get in. Let's start. We're going to start with what I said, target. I call it target player, means a shooter. Okay? Just to show some situations, simple situations like diamonds, for example, for a shooter, and how we're going to do it. But before we start, I will tell you something. Anything you do on defense, there are two words, which if you can write, and you can write, put it on the locker room, and you have to be the players over here all the time, every day, every minute in the practice. There's talk, communication, and hands. And hands. This is like the most important. No matter what you do on defense, you play zone, you play whatever you try to do, if the players don't use their hands and they have the hands down, so you won't accomplish anything. Be a nightmare for them, for your players, until it will come to the brain, to their heart, and they'll believe, they go to sleep and they will hear hands, 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 hands all the time. And I don't think I need to explain to you. We saw Ceska yesterday with the bodies that they have, how long they are, how a great defense they play, okay, for 35 minutes. Okay, they cover every possible part of the court, which is the court in Europe, internationally, getting smaller and smaller because we have better athletes, getting smaller and smaller. So if you use your hands, with the rules also that we don't have like in NBA, the 3-second rule and everything, so you can cover the court, only by using the hands, and also you can cover some mistakes, some tactical mistakes that somebody can make on a team defense. With the hands, you can correct, that, let's say. You can cover, one mistake or from somebody because of a loss of concentration or whatever. What we said, hands, manos, que dicen en Spanish. Hands, every time, against the ball, without losing, hands, not to go to steal. Bother the ball every time, okay? Have the ball. Estamos trabajando aquí, te digo cuándo, ¿vale? Pero preparados, activos con las manos. Luego, then, we have the position, stay like here, like I am, over here, okay? Like a regular. So, the big man, no matter how big he is, if he's like this now, we cannot play any defense, not switching defense, nothing. Okay, nothing. So, many times I say to my players, no, almost every time, especially away from the ball, that we know the majority of the players, they're a little bit lazy because they know, they are smart, no, I'm not involved, okay, I know the system, I know what they're gonna do, I'm a little bit like this, and then, they're ready. So we start from the beginning, from the moment that we lose the ball and we're ready to play defense, or the opponent has the possession, okay, and they're coming, so they have to be ready. And I always say, because this is like fundamentals, they have to be like the boxers, okay, like the boxers, like this. They cannot be like this because they cannot move. So to be ready, and always the hands like this, like the boxers, always, okay, always. It's very obnoxious, it's very difficult for him. If I make the clown, like I do, we are in this situation. Botar, estás preparado, ¿vale? Para pasar aquí el balón, por ejemplo. Bota ahí. ¿Vale? Tal y cual. Y estás mirando porque tienes que pasar el balón aquí, ¿vale? So I said, that he's ready to pass the ball. We have the action. So if he starts seeing me like this, it's not easy for him. Doesn't know what I'm going to do. Doesn't know. Always with the contact, not like this. Okay? Always, like the principles, like the leg between my leg. Okay? Like, let's say, his shoulder. So I can control if he wants to, I can control, but at the same time, I'm ready, for that defense that we have planned, just the switching defense, let's say, okay? So always like this, always. And look stupid or look funny or the players, they don't feel comfortable, but let's be like this. Let's see, like this, active with the hands all the time. Okay, let's start. Vamos a ver. A ver. Sigue, coño. Vale. Perfecto. Okay. All right. So we are ready. We are ready. For him, 60% or 70%, the good job. I mean, the good. Let's say, if we will succeed that the guard won't receive the ball, that's his job. Okay. Now, absolutely, if you have to play a shooter, you cannot give him both options. So you cannot play him like this without watching the ball. So with one fake, you will lose him and you go like this, and so he will go alone. So there is no switching defense, there is nothing. Probably he will switch, but probably this guy will dunk the ball here. So another principle, another rule, contact. Body contact, not hands. Hands without, away from the ball, against the ball, but as far as, now we're ready to play defense and we're ready on one action to switch, we put our body. And we lead him in one way. We don't give him two options, okay? Now we have 5 men. When we play later, 5-on-5, absolutely our option will be to the 4 men. That normally our 4 men, better athletes, shorter, whatever, they can play better defense, more effective on that defense, okay? So, he's ready to go. Be ready, guys. Vale. Aquí, largo, grande, coño, grande, así, digo, mira, aquí, ya tienes aquí controlado, así, ¿vale? Vamos. Now we go to the most important thing. How we're going to switch? What happens here? Okay, what happens here? Our man is ready. Now getting closer, más cerca, vale. So if he goes, let's say this player is not so intelligent, and he goes one straight line to switch, to receive the ball, let's go. Switch, que no recibe, así. And I'm here. Look my position, the guard, stay. My position is over here to control him, not to cut easy inside. I'm not going from the top like this so easy, for example. And this, okay, so he will receive easy the back door, let's say. Or, let's go back. When he's ready to go, and for sure, with some of your players, with somebody for sure, at least one, you see, switch. Okay, he's like a commentator on TV. Yeah, switch here, he's like this, and he's like this. So there's nothing. We're dead here. We're dead. You got an advantage immediately over here, deep, and it's a foul, it's a basket, or whatever. So if we talk about the teamwork, not to receive the ball, the shooter, and the rotation from behind, the mismatch over here. Let's go one more time. Otra vez. Very strong, the guard, the defender of the shooter. Go. Aquí. Boom. And immediately we control this player, which is not easy, even if he's taller than you. It's not easy if you go down just to get you inside. He will need time. He will need time. And over here, we're ready to play. So we deny not to receive the ball. Okay, we deny not to receive the ball. Let's put the 4 men inside, please. Stay. 4. Los dos cuatros, en otro lado. Rápido. Ven aquí. Aquí, en otro lado. Sí, blancos en ataque. All right, let's see. If, for example, right now, he cannot pass him the ball. And somehow we have to find a way to execute or to punish this defense. Okay? So one thing is, you go over there. No. Give him the ball. So no problem. It's completely different story. We're not going to go like crazy until at half court. If he goes away from his shooting range when he's dangerous, then we let him, control the ball, to receive the ball far from the basket. So over here now we start a mismatch situation when you know that you have a shooter better than slasher. So we have to be close to play the mismatch, the outside mismatch, okay, if he's ready to play. So he has the information. We're not going to give him an easy shot. We prefer to penetrate than shoot the ball. But I'm not going to stay generally this, but not stay more. Let's see a little bit the mismatch that they want to attack inside, okay? Now, if they stay like this, vamos los tres también, chicos. No, quédate. Quedaros vosotros. Y let's say 45, 45. Vale. Defensa dentro. Okay. Now, pásale el balón. So now they want to attack inside. The mismatch, let's say. Okay. If he can play 3 quarters, not in front. 3 quarters, not to receive easy the ball. Push him. Espera. And they stay like this. They don't change. The defense is the same. Okay? So we go in every possibility. And he passes the ball. Así, espera. I do because I break my head different times with different play with different teams when we go for double team. Okay? And everything is correct that you use. With 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, no dribbles, whatever. I don't believe it's something better than something else. Okay? But I do, just to make clear for my players, for the team, for everybody, that the ball is flying, we go for double team immediately from the baseline in a situation like this, immediately. Okay? When he's back to the basket. So when he receives, cuando el balón vuela, luego lo vamos a hacer, quiero que vas allí muy agresivo, ¿vale? Very aggressive, wait, and you are ready, just to go here, and más aquí entre los dos. Vale. Okay, so we have a mismatch. We help our guard with a 4-man in that case, okay, that he's behind, and we play very aggressive using what? The hands, okay, being aggressive against the ball, so he won't pass easy, like that, very simple pass. No, we have to be very aggressive. We cut, especially, with the outside hand, and we don't let him, go from the baseline, and we're fighting. If he wants to cut, si quiere cortar o lo que sea, aquí tú pones el cuerpo, and we leave the longest pass, let's say, if it's 45 or the other corner. Okay? Ball over there. Ahora, if you believe and if you want to play in front like a mismatch, to play in front, normally go esquina y 45. Normally, the best way to break it is with a triangle, with a high low. So the 4-man goes up, Okay, so he receives the ball and we're ready to play this triangle. Okay, to punish. So what we do is there is a 2-on-2 situation right now on the side and a triangle zone on a weak side. Means after the point guard with the ball, he passes the ball, let's say, okay? Now he plays in front. Adelante. Pass him the ball. And you see he's looking for him. Now he's coming up. Stop. Then we'll go, stop. We'll go to the beginning. Talk, communication. That he's going on the top. Okay, so he has to talk. This player, high. This player receives him, the top. Go. Para. Okay. So he won't receive the ball. And we have a triangle, like I said, on the weak side, like a zone. So I prefer to keep the big man behind, to stay in. And the guards, they have to work their ass off, not to be easy, the passing, the moving the ball, and so on. Okay, to lift the guards up, and we have our big man ready to help on any mismatch situation, any, high ball, low ball, and so on. So he's ready, the big man, and for the rebounding, absolutely. So in that case, ahora quiero que lo ejecutamos bien, ¿vale? Hablando también, cuando estamos desde el principio, go down, get your man, cada uno su jugador, vale. Tú aquí, y si sale por aquí, eso es, sí. Okay, let's try, and then we will do it. I hope, we're gonna do it 100%, okay, with communication, with communication, hands, that everything that we ask to succeed in our goal, which is we don't want the shooter to have an easy shot, on his spot, to go out, get the ball and shoot and make it, okay? To play something different, a mismatch, a one-on-one, try to see the big man. So this is the goal, okay? This is the goal. All right, this is what we're looking from that defense. Okay, entonces, salgas así, vale, bravo, aquí, passing the ball. Try to play in front. Para. Now subes, cuando tú veas que está luego subes. You talk to him, so he will receive him. You will talk to him. No, vas a hablar a él. Te vas a comunicar que sube, high, se le recibe y tú estás atento para ir a ayudar, ¿vale? Now, if you go up, high, not to receive, que no, que no le llegas, olvídate tu jugador. Aquí, tienes que enfocarte aquí. ¿Vale? Así como estás, mira. Go down. For example, you are here, no? You control, your man, go up. Immediately, here. You control him. Because it's not your responsibility. This player is not your responsibility anymore. No eres responsable por ese jugador. Este es jugador y luego acabamos con rotation. Now, he receives the ball, let's say, play defense. If you cannot pass the ball because here it's active, okay, so what do you usually do? This player is between two. What we said before, hands. If he stays like this, we are dead. It's a dunk. But if he's like this, here, it's not easy for him, and what we need is only one fake. So everybody then will recover. Because at the same time, if we go over there, empezar a hacer ese trabajo, por ejemplo, sí. Now, this is the time we can switch back. We don't need to stay, we don't need to keep our 5 men out, so long. So with a good communication, pass the ball. Ready, exactly, inside, over there, bravo, and now it's yours, this man is yours, What we said, hands, closing out. Absolutely, you cannot succeed 100% of what you are asking for. So what is the most important? The basic rule, for a team defense. Always in front of the ball. Always we're ready to help. Any mistake, any break, any closing out, that it's impossible to stop everything, so we're ready to attack the ball. We're ready for the next decision, okay? And we're gonna go later, not later, in the next phase, when the ball goes to the corner, he has to run in the closing out, he breaks, so who is second, third, and so on. All right, but anyway, let's stay focused on this 2-on-2 for the shooter. Okay, now we are playing 5-on-5. This is the 4-man, okay? So, communication, be ready, just don't let him go that side that he prefers against the 5-man. so we send him over there. Okay? ¿Estás preparado para esa defensa luego? ¿El lado contrario o no? Si el balón va al otro lado. Sí, bueno, vamos. Let's go. We ready? Let's go with the speed now. Let's go. You want to see? Bravo. Yep. Again. Eso ya he hecho. Primero tienes que decirle a este, hi. You have to tell him. Your man, no, you. In the corner, you will go. The same thing we did from the other side. So if you see your man is ready to go high, so you have to talk to him, hi. So he knows, gets him, and you are ready. And if the ball goes to the corner, you will go out regular, without any problem. Vamos. Again. Let's go. Hopa. You want to see? Yeah, good. Okay, bien. Para. Stop. Now, over here, you can go. If you communicate, we leave our big man inside and you can go, to the corner. Because you were in the same position. You understand? En la misma línea. So así preferemos que se quede adentro y tú vas fuera. Vamos. Let's go. Okay, what is he? Deny. Bravo. Hands. Bravo. Okay. Don't jump on the fakes. Okay, stop. Finish. The shooter didn't shoot the ball. They didn't have the ball. He's going to shoot. They play something different. Okay, they play different thing. So our goal was, it was successful. Okay, that he didn't receive the ball. That was our target. So the shooter won't receive the ball going off the pick. Okay, let's do something different. Not different. The same play. Go from outside. Start from there. No. Start from there. Ven. Let's make it more difficult, let's say. And you will receive like a stagger. No, vas a recibir dos bloqueos para salir, para tirar. Por allí. Okay? So the first screen, we switch from here. Stop. We switch. And we switch. Okay? So we switch any connection that there is, any screen connection with the shooter. Okay? That was the simple play. Under the basket, the diamond, only with one pick. If that happens, which is more difficult, starting from outside, receiving, let's say, a stagger pick, like the two, so we switch in every contact we switch, so finally won't receive the ball. He will be denied and won't receive the ball. Let's do this. Let's go, vamos, más rápido, vamos chicos. Hey. Desde aquí, que le haces un bloqueo ciego y te sales para el otro lado para tirar. Vamos. Bravo. Okay. Stop. What we said. Immediately, no? Immediately with a pass, then we go and you know that you have to send him. Though you don't have any doubt, just to play like this. Let's see if he plays. Immediately, down, and you have to... Hey, y tienes que venir aquí muy fuerte, allí con el cuerpo y la rotación abajo luego. Vamos. Pasa. ¡Opa! Bravo, hands, vamos. Aquí. Otra vez. Okay, rebound. Okay. We know the difficult part, when we have a mismatch, switching is the rebound, the team rebound after the shot. So over there we'll have to make an effort, everybody, the guards especially, here with the body, to make an extra effort, the backs out. So when our big man is out, he's ready to come in and control the rebound. Okay? Hey, you don't talk. ¿Querés hablar en castellano? En vez de inglés? Okay. So we can allow them to speak Spanish, no? At least, to hear them, if they're ready to switch, to have a communication. Okay? Because they are quiet. So let's go. Let's start to talk. Vamos. Bravo. Que no recibe. Vale, llégale. Bien. ¡Opa! ¡Bravo! Así es. ¡Rápido! Hands! Bravo. Okay. Change offense, defense. Fast. Let's go. Now try to be in front. Try to, the defense, the last over there, to be in front, okay? Que estás delante del grande. En defensa, digo. De los cambios, a ver la ayuda de por detrás. ¿Sí o no? ¿Me has entendido? Perdona, no, tú vas a cambiar, vale, correcto. Tú, vale, que estás adelante de él, in front of him. in front of him over there, of the big man. Adelante de los cambios, que te quedas adelante, ¿sabes? Vale, a ver un poco la reacción por detrás. Let's go, vamos. Let's go, hands, hands. Bravo, bravo. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop. Para. Chicos, hey. Vamos, let's go again, let's go again. Now we know what we have to play. Hey, just wait, you know. Espera que este se sube, que creamos un triángulo para ver un poco la reacción de, ¿sabes? Hay que subir más rápido para ver un poco la reacción en la rotación de los jugadores, de los compañeros. Bravo. Bien, bien. Okay. Okay. Let's go. It's yours. This player had to go. Again, one more time. The ball on the top, on the foreman. No, you had the ball. Okay, so we have the 1, the 3, and one player in the middle. Yes or no? Pass him the ball. So who was here? You? No, I'm sorry. You were there. You were here. Okay. I see. So you are over here. You go to the ball. You go the first pass. And over there in the corner, there is the other guard. Okay? So you have to make it very clear to your players, you know, not to have doubts, you know, to guard both. The first pass, the closest man. If there is an extra pass, we have a player ready from the baseline to cover, okay? Again, let's do it one time good. Okay? Talk. Stop. ¿Qué hemos dicho? What we said? This is a shooter. So, you have to be not to deny, not to get the ball. Let's go. Stop. Look how you are. You're like this. And you look how long you are. Okay, so you are ready, you know, here, like I said, active, so close, and when he comes, you know, close and deny, even to have a contact. Okay, let's go. Bravo. Now. Eso. Bravo. Good. Hands, active hands. Bravo, muy bien. Very good, guys. Okay. Now, the last thing to finish, to continue, over here. What happens, that's why I said it's important one thing. The connection of the two players, switch, is the communication, contact with the player. Not from distance to say switch, and we have like a distance of 1 meter, and we don't have a physical contact with the player. And why? Ball of the point guard, you open, 45, and let's say, start. Now, I will tell you something. Here, okay, the player says, we're ready to switch, okay, good. He goes to switch, here. He stops here, para. Now, of course, you also thinking how you play against this defense, and you say to the big man, block your man. Hay que bloquear el tuyo, este. Sí, a él. Eso. Okay? And how many times we are in this mistake? He is expecting that my big man will switch, he has the information, and of course I will tell him, and I say switch, and now he cannot switch because he's a block. Stop. And then we stay like this. And many times we have seen him in the highest level, you have 1 against 2, and the shooter is alone. That's why it's very important, pass him the ball. This team is well prepared. The players are smart. Sometimes the players decide that. So he said the big man to the guard, hey, I'm going to block my man, so you go, because they see that this player, this defender, he's lazy or whatever, he's very confident that he's going to go, the big man will go out and so on. So he comes until here. That's why I said, one more time, take a position. Okay, be ready like this, for example, okay, or you make a mistake. Bravo. Now, I'm in contact with him. It's not I'm saying, you know, I'm leave him now, go, and I said now switch. Okay, that space is enough for a great shooter, quick shooter, to kill us. So in that case, we're ready. When he's ready to go, I'm ready to switch. No, I'll go with him. There is no screen. So you have to be ready and stay with him, not to receive the ball. Okay, this is a very important detail. Many times happens this, you know, we make a mistake, they make a mistake over there. get confident, they start to read the switching defense. So normally, they're blocking, their own man. So if the player stays back, they say, okay, switch. So he's not gonna switch because he can't switch. So the guard is by himself, boom, and finish. Okay? We'll go to the pick and roll situation, which is very, it's very extended. They have, I will talk later about the last second pick and roll, okay? The last seconds. Talking like the basic offense. One of these that almost everybody uses is a double high situation. Double high, double alto. Let's go. The 4 on the top, corner. Yes, okay. Who is offense? Black, okay, wait. So now, from here we can do, and I said, if you have the possibility to study your opponent, the characteristics of the players, the system and so on, but probably not everybody will have that, is, again, if you want to use to get them out of the rhythm of a quick pick and roll, the dive, the high-low, and so on, to break completely this move and to make them think, find different solutions that they are working every day and they are used to, and this is the game, and they feel very, very comfortable, is to start to break from the first pick this move. Okay? If it's a simple screen, high-low, that he likes, for example, to go pick, cut, okay, whatever. Now go back, then high-low, pass the ball, and we'll have the triangles, the simple move, let's say. So we start again with the same philosophy. Get the ball, the point guard with the ball. The 5-man, you don't need to, okay. 4-man over here, on los ángulos, así. And again, with good communication, let's send him on the 4-man, okay? Because you cannot succeed 100%, and if you go from the 5, it's the same, doesn't matter. But we prefer, to go with the 4-man. If he goes from the 4-man, again, control, like here, he's ready, stop, go, continue. He goes, he controls him not to cut easy and fast, and then we go to the triple switch that we call it. All right? So our big man is inside to receive him, and you go over there. You go over there, exactly. So you receive this man. The weak side is always ready, not like my friend over here. Okay, standing again with the hands, lo mismo más cerca, y cuidado que te va a romper aquí, con un pase te rompe, Quiero decir que estás aquí. We control the player and the ball, okay? But again, active, all right? And I think another thing is very, very important. Don't let him cut so easy under the basket, okay? We have to stop him any cut of a big man on any situation, switching situation with the picker. We have to stop him over here. We have to control the area because over here will be almost impossible to stop him. Foul situation like this, and we know it's going to be difficult. All right? Okay. So now again we control, like I said. If you have this opportunity to scout, it's a 5-man, it's not a shooter, you don't have a problem. Because you can wait inside, even we can let him pass the ball. We control without any problem, 5 against 4. All right? And whatever after that, whatever will happen. If we combine it, like with a pick and roll like this, or no, I'm sorry, you go straight, you don't need to have to play pick and roll. We see a mismatch again. Now the guard, has to push him. Don't let him cut so easy. Push him out of the paint. Go out of the paint. And again, we start the rotation from behind. All right? If we can switch back, talking from behind, receive him and go inside, very good. If he passes, then again, the same philosophy, double team and the triangle from behind. Okay? Let's go. Let's show it one time. And from there, we'll make corrections. Let's go. Vamos. Bravo, very good. Very good, very good. Stop. Hey, I know it's difficult and it's not easy for the players when they have to be in a situation 2 against 1. Like my friend over here, they want to cover everything. The first pass, they are worried about the corner. Must be very, very clear. We don't allow the penetration on the first pass, like happens right before. I mean, this is my responsibility on this pass. I'm in between two, okay. I mean, we skip the ball. This is my man, we play one-on-one. Que no te rompe. ¿Vale? Olvídate de eso de la esquina, no es tu responsabilidad aquí. We have to play one-on-one defense, the principles. Okay? So here, and then, like with hands, aggressive and everything, not to break you. And if the pass, there is another rotation and so on. Okay? Let's go, vamos, come on. Again, 4-man, 5-man is not a shooter. Let's go. Stop. Okay, because I wanted to know. Vamos y luego cambiamos el lado. Vamos. Okay, good. Good. Bravo. Very good. Very good. Okay, control. Okay, and rebound. One-on-one. Okay? No need to go for double team or anything. One-on-one, they play good one-on-one defense. Double team we send only if there is a mismatch. Okay, let's go with the 5-man now. And I say the difference, for example. He's a shooter. 4-man is a shooter. Okay, he's a shooter. He's a good shooter, quick shooter. So we change and we have to be more alert and different, let's say, to proceed differently. So over here, the 5-man. Cut, stop. When you see this, go again. So immediately when you see this, or whoever is here, in the middle, okay? And I know what you're gonna ask me. You told us that he's a shooter, and with a simple pass, he will shoot the ball, okay? But we're gonna talk about the position of the point guard, all right? How the point guard very fast has to go there. Okay, so you have to be ready from here. Pass, go from the beginning. Desde el principio. Bloqueo. Vale, para. Over here you have to. I mean, you don't receive the screen, and then from the screen, we switch and everything. We know we are ready now. A little bit more spacing. He receives the ball. The big man, we switch, and you're ready with the hands to go over here, and tú estás dentro recibiendo el grande, ¿vale? Okay, so this is very, very important. After that, we don't have and we don't insist so much with the switch, okay? And we leave. This is a special situation, I can say. Okay, if he goes from the 5-man, we have the 4, and we're ready to deny from that side. Okay, the 4-man. Let's go. Bravo. Okay. The same. Okay, talking, good, hands, bravo, not bad. Let's go to the diamond again. Rombo. Okay, we want to switch. After this situation, after stack off, it's not a point now, the shooter or anything, but we want to switch on a pick and roll, on a side pick and roll. Okay? And one more time. We prefer to send him from the 4-man. But anyway, no, the 4-man will go from the 5-man, what he wants. The same. Now you are fighting, there is no switch in defense. Vas con él, pass him the ball, stop. You stay with him in front of him. And we see, we have a pick and roll. Go 45, esquina, 45, después del pase, esquina, espera, bravo, ahí. And they go for the pick and roll, for example, okay? And we want to play switching defense. Again, it can happen last seconds, the same. Last seconds, not organized last seconds. They have a move, one team, and goes, to the last 10 seconds, and they have this pick and roll, so we have to communicate and control the time, okay? So, how we switch, what I like to do, okay, most of the time, be aggressive, almost like a double team. And I will explain you why. Usually the big men, even if they don't have this ability, of the lateral moves, like our friend over here comparing to, what's his name? Bas. Comparing to Bas, for example, is more athletic. One move, one step he can make for sure everybody. So be close, with him, all right? So if he receives the pick and roll, go aggressive without making a foul, without trying to steal. So he will go far from the shooting zone. And what happens in that case? Go, come over here. Espera. So now we control him not to beat us. And over here, it's easy to see the guard, to control him even from here. All right, not to be so quick, you know, the pass. And he will stop with the ball, or he will try to find a different angle to pass the ball and so on. And why? Because, one more time, otra vez. If we stay back, we say switch. Okay, and you know, usually, go. Look at what can happen. Stop. Over here, he can shoot, he can break us. And the most important, you know, here, after a good pick, the big man gets him, lift him out of the defense. And over here, he pass me the ball, and then we read everything, the rotation, dunking, or whatever. So with that way, if you are aggressive, smart, not to waste a foul, smart, so this player, the guard, is concerned. So this is what we need. Couple of dribbles away, far from to read how you're gonna attack. So what happens? If that happens in the last seconds, that's great. But also, you're getting them out of the system, out of the move, out of what they want to do. One pick and roll, attacking inside, triangles, and so on. Okay, and with the same principles as far as behind the triangle, what we said, that we want to deny the step pass. And the difference, like the question of my colleague on the top, who is this player when we're ready to help later? If he's a shooter, he's a slasher or whatever, and from there, from his characteristics, we can go to see the big man, if he can help, if he can rotate back or no. Let's do it. Vamos a hacerlo. Let's go fast. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bravo. Receives. Pick. Salta. Salta. Bravo. Bravo. Stop. 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 Now. Stop. 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 Now. Okay. We sent him far, but we're not stupid and we're not crazy. It's not that we want to chase him until the half court. You know. I mean, what we want, you know, just to be 2 meters away from the shooting range. So from that, after you accomplish, I mean, you do this, do it again. I play defense. Go for the pick and roll. Go. Now, control. Now, control. Okay, I'm not asking, you know, to steal, to be so risky. No, I want him to move out, not to be parallel so he can break. Because in that way, go again. If we stay back, break. Rápido. Hacia la canasta. ¿Vale? Vamos otra vez. Me voy a quedar atrás. ¿Vale? Un poco lento, entonces aprovechalo y lee la situación, ¿ok? Okay. No, I play defense. Go for the pick. Pick, go. Así, stop. How many times we have seen this? Or a foul of a big man, or breaks, and then the whole rotation, and you have everything open. Everything open. So we want to limit the options. Because if he stays passive, the big man, after a good pick, we have one. Go, stay back. Now, stay there. Back. One, the shot, let's say. Because look at the distance. He can shoot. One guy, he can shoot the ball. Then pass the ball. Okay, 2. 3. After the pick, goes late, stays late, penetration. Penetrate, stop. Help. Pass. And then we break the defense. We're broken. So playing this defense over here, you limited the options. Okay? You limited the options and you make them concerned. The guard, one more time. Let's do it, please. Let's go. Vamos, vas. Para. Okay. So now what happens? We have the whole defense from behind. What options this guy has? All right? He's a shooter from here. Okay, if he makes from here, the defense is great. Make sure that he will not penetrate. Poco a poco, hacia abajo. Vale. So it's a responsibility, one-on-one responsibility, and he has the support of his teammates from behind. All right? So a team, the opponent that they want to play a side pick and roll is to get 3 or 4 options with the speed. The shot, the quick pick and roll for him to shoot, penetrate, to pass the mismatch, to move the ball on the weak side. Like this, we limited the options. And you go then with the possibilities. Means how good Bas can do the job over here to play one-on-one, not to be broken. And like we said before, every time it's more difficult to find a big man than this type of body frame, playing the 5, let's say like a center, which they have the athletic ability, you know, to control this very, very good. So we have to take advantage of this. And then this player has to make a decision now. Okay, venga, abajo. Now what we do, ready to play. Now let's try to see, let them start to communicate. What's your name? Hey? Marvin. Marvin. Now they start the triangles, the history like this, okay? Start to play, you know, in front, bravo. He's from behind, how we play defense? High, high, high. You tell your teammate. You tell him. Dile a este que le recibe y te... Okay? And now we say, we leave active on the weak side, active, más activo, más que controla los dos. So different, completely different story. Completely different story. Because if you deny this guy, now what he's gonna do? He will stop. We attack the ball, for example. Now he will skip the ball, a little bit, and then for 7 meters one shot, if he makes it, it's okay, but the defense is there. Instead of giving every option, go from the top, a penetrate, a break, the mismatch easy, the shot easy, and so on. This is what I believe, even, this is what we do, even with players like big men like him. What's your name? Milan. Doesn't matter, you know, it looks like, oh, he's too big. If Ante Tomic is too big, okay, now we have to protect him, you know, to keep him inside, whatever, good, for sure. But in a situation, if you have it prepared, this is not, for me, you know, just give us more solutions, let's say, you know, it's more successful than to give many options, you know, over there, okay? Another situation, central pick and roll. The 4 men here, the 5 men middle post. The guard, okay. And again, I think almost everybody has used that. Go left, 45. Over here, over here. Go in, screen, screen. Yeah, arriba. He receives the ball, and pick it up when he receives the ball. This is the difficulty in that part is the screen over here. When we said before that we need to have a contact, we have to be in contact, you know, with the guard. Over here must be a good communication. It's a different work you have to do between those 2 players because we don't switch. We said we don't switch this screen. You know, we want to switch only on the pick and roll. To bump, to have a contact with him, and when he receives the ball, and again, now with the speed, stop. Ready to receive him, exactly. Exactly. And what happens now? Not to, the main thing is, the main goal, stop, is not to, how you can call it, not to break him from that side. Because if over here, the position of the guard, again, one more time. The position of the guard, hold him 1 second. No. Rompe like the mismo error, like como antes. Now the guard is here. He can control him. The most dangerous and the most difficult to defend is if he goes with the speed and he goes a little bit late and he breaks with the same that we were talking on the side pick and roll over there. Goes from the top to open again the options, rotations, helps, and so on. Okay? So we stay, if we decide to play a switching defense over there, we stay like this, being aggressive, smart, not to waste any foul for no reason, and not to open so easy and early jump, let's say, so he can break us from the middle. Okay? And we go, let's go to that situation. Let's go. And we see the rotation from behind. Hey, después de bloqueo vas en la esquina. Venga. Bravo. Bravo, stop, bravo, para. Stop. What we said, what we want actually, we want that we know guards, they're taking advantage of the speed. If it's a guard, I play offense. For example, what's this move? I'm in offense. Okay, if I receive the ball, sometimes everything with the speed. We want to break it with the speed, with a full speed. So that moment the defense is not ready, the position is not ready, go to the basket, get the foul, open the game on the weak side. So that's why, what is the thing, you know, about the big men jumping out, like I said before, is, let's do it again. Now play the 5-man. Otra vez. No, yo. So when he goes for the screen, when he goes for the screen, here and here, I'm not changing him for no reason outside. No. I want him one, or even if it's 2 steps far, that's the best. That's a signal, let's say, from the defense from behind. Okay, they're ready, it's a signal. I'm playing one-on-one. Play one-on-one. And now, depends on the players, of the team, of the other coach, how they want to attack, the mismatch. One more time, okay? So in that case, if we have a 4-man in the corner, and we have the switching defense, the guard, no, quédate en el medio. The guard, like we said, he controls. Go. Vas a cortar. Mira el balón, la canasta, ¿no? Vas a pedir, bravo. So, go. So he controls. In that case, you are more inside. Listen. Okay? We have a mismatch over here, and now he's ready. You receive him. We have a triple switch, and you're ready, just to go outside, the guard. We have to kick the point guard, in this case, or the shooting guard, out of the paint. And we have the closest guy with communication from the baseline, from the corners. Would be easier the 4-man, but in that case it was closer because the big man cuts closer to this man. Okay, he receives him one more time. Working, fighting principles before steps on the semicircle, and then you go out on this player. Hay un triple cambio. Okay, let's go. Bravo. Atrás ahora, atrás. Bravo. 101. 101. Bien. Okay. Rebound. Good. Not bad. The idea is this, to make them over dribble, to try to find different options, not to execute automatically how they have it work as a team. You see, one team is like execution with a speed, with a pick, pam, with 2 passes, open shot or dunk. Like this, you make them think, okay? If we go to the last seconds, you're just going towards the end and finish. If we go to the last second, or when, like I said, 95 or 99% of the teams, they use a pick and roll. There is one situation that we are working always, we're getting prepared, and also for you, I suggest that you have to have in mind and work to have one direction, let's say. In which one? The 4-man on the top, 45, el otro aquí abajo. For example, the point guard with the ball, the other guard. Okay. So if you have decided to switch, okay, this is the direction, not to deny the pick, to play one-on-one, whatever. Switch. So he stays with the ball. Estás con el balón. El 5 aquí. Okay. So, one thing that we have to be ready and we have to work, and this is very, very important, is when he goes, haz el poco de la serpiente, ¿sabes? Vienes a esto y intenta, eso es. So many times we see, para. So, in that case, what happens, if we're ready to switch, the communication and everything, absolutely, we have to say to the guard that with a communication, screen right, or screen left, to send him on the pick. Okay? To send him on the pick. All right? So this is like, he has to be ready. It's absolutely his responsibility. Okay? First, the big man on time, screen right, but there is a situation like this, which I make a fake and goes and screen on the other side, which is, we have to be ready and you have to work, you have to dedicate some time in your practice. If he breaks the pick, I mean, he doesn't expect to go, everybody is waiting, and it's true, like my friend over here, a lot of guards, they look back, which is a mistake. They play defense, they look like, where is the pick? Like this over here. They have this bad habit, which is a very bad habit, because you can break somebody, you will lose the concentration and so on. So they look behind, like this, okay? But anyway, if he stays focused, give me the ball, play defense, vamos. So what happens on this, stop. What happens in this situation? In this situation, when I break the pick, there is no contact, there is no screen on ball, and now we have to go ready, to switch. Again, switch with the idea that there is a pick and roll, but we have to be ready when the guard breaks the pick, and again to have a switching situation like this. So in that case, because probably the guard doesn't have an advantage, like we said before, to block him, to stop him from cut, okay? The responsibility we give and we work, besides out of those 3 players, so 2-on-2 game, 2-on-2 game is for the big man that he will go inside the basket. No, you can move it. That he is responsible on high, on the air. Nothing more. You give him one direction, you go all the way. If he beats you off the dribble, you go on the top and try to block him on the top. And the guard, when he cuts with a big man, because like I said before, wait, espera, I'm playing defense now. Now I don't have an advantage because I'm from behind. Makes me a good block. I lost my man, one-on-one the big man. Now look how I am. But go to the basket, no pass. Now stop. What you have to push is like you defending, push him without making any foul, or if you need to make a foul, okay, you will make a foul. But the defense is down. The defense is down. Every bounce pass, because if he plays on the top, you have to steal the ball. You have to be here. Okay? And many times the players don't have the concentration, or they believe they are broken, and after the pick, or no pick, I'm sorry, after that penetration, for example, go to the basket, so they stop here. Or even, don't stop, they are like from here, out of defense. So even the passing the ball to dunk, or you making a foul, or he will take an offensive rebound if he misses. Okay? It's good 2-on-2 to work this run and jump, we can call it, whatever, we can call it run and jump. In a situation like this, that the screen is broken, otra vez desde el principio, because for any reason he was watching behind, broken, you play him here if you can, go to the basket. And like you are over here, just to get the ball out. So they will have it in mind, okay? All right. Any questions? Thank you very much. Good luck.